Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Hi, Aaron. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I and my cat, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
I am. Oh my God.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Dominic. Whoa.
When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with the little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
Did you just... I know, I'm falling asleep. I can't help it.
You're like...
You're going like this.
More rapid than eagles his corsairs they came, and he whistled and shouted and came and called them by name. No Dancer, no Prancer and Dasher and Vixen. And Cupid on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the to the top of the wall. Now dash away, I didn't do glasses. Dash away off.
One less shot of bourbon.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the corsairs they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. Are you awake?
Mm-hmm. Here they are.
As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur with his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ash and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the head of his chin was white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
Ooh. Maybe we should move the stove tonight so he can get out.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
That's my favorite.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.